We are tiny fire spark of super soul. It is eternal. According to our karma, we are changing our body. According to the system, The system is this. Padma Puran says there is a Puran, 80 Puran. One Puran name is Padma Puran. Padma Puran clearly explains us what is the rotation, birth and death order. And if you look, then we can see after 8 million times different type of species, then we can have the chance to get this human form. So therefore, our previous teacher, especially my lineage, I from the lineage Brahma lineage. The message conveyed from Krishna to Brahma, Brahma to Narad, Narad to Vyash, Vyash to Sukdev. In this way, our mantra or message coming. I am not coming from just from myself. So our lineage, all the teachers, they're teaching us that this is the order, circle, birth and death order. So first 8 million different type of species. How it is? Jalaja Navalakshani. Jalaja means aquatic. Do you need Tamil?
Tamil சொல்லணுமா இங்கிலீஷ் புரியுதா எல்லாரும் புரியுது
Would you understand? Then Jalaja Navalakshani. Nava means 9, Laksha means 100,000. Jalaja means aquatic form. So aquatic form 900,000 times. Then it says Sthavara Laksha Vingsati. Sthavar means living entities but unable to move one place to another place. That's Sthavar. Just like tree, plant. They are not able to move, but they are also living entities. So how they are not able? How many times? Laksha Bing Sati, 100,000 times. So 900, 2,900,000. Then next line is that Vasudev says that Krimaya Rudra Samsaka. Krimi means reptile forms. Reptile forms, Rudra is 1100,000 times. If we believe Vasudev, then it is all Puran, Vasudev wrote. Then 9, 20, 11 means 40, 4 million of one. Then next stage is Pakshinam Dasa Lakshanam. Pakshi means bird. How many? Dasa, 10. Laksha means 100,000. So 50, 100,000 means 5 million of one. Then they says the Tringsha Lakshani Pashava. Tringsha means 30. 30, 100,000 means 3 million. So what? Pashava means animal. different type of animal. So, this 8 million pieces. Then we can have chance this human form. How many times we have chance? Chatush Lakshani Manava. Chatur means 4. Laksha means 100,000. 400,000 times we have chance. Just to deliver ourselves from this miserable circle, birth and death circle. Because all those living entities, whatever we got previously, that living entities are unable to do anything which can deliver them. They are unable to sit in properly. They have not such talent. They don't have such talent. I can give an example. Just like this hall. If you are keeping this hall, how many people here counting and make plate, equally you divided all the food what you cook. And requesting all of you, please honor the food or honor the prasad, whatever. What you will do? Gradually you go and honor, and then no quarrel, right? But instead of that, if we just bring 50 dogs, keep equal plate, equally food divided. If you just allow them to enter in the hall and tell them, hey, honor that, what they will do? You can see all mashing. If we just close the door and wait outside, then you can hear a lot of barking. Dogs are barking. Then if you open the door, then you can see each dog bleeding from different part of the body. And all food they are not eating. This is the nature of animal. This is not their fault. But human have intelligence, have civilization, have culture. So human birth is the most important birth amongst the all species. Why it is most important? Because human have intelligence, the best intelligence. No one can say, human is not powerful than animal. Actually, it is true, apparently. If you look, physically we are not powerful like elephant. But mentally we are much more powerful than all animals. You can see one mouth, one person is controlling many elephants. How? But if you look, elephant is more powerful than us. But elephant controlled by a human. Therefore, we can come to conclusion that actually that elephant, actually human is much more powerful than all living entities. So, this human life is only life. We have only 400,000 times to deliver ourselves from the miserable condition. Actually, if you look this circle, how I described before, or explained by Vyasdev in Padma Purana, it is really miserable. So when we have this human form, this is our chance to deliver ourselves from this miserable circle. So as an intellectual person, what we're supposed to do? We're supposed to keep endeavor. We should keep our endeavor the best way as soon as possible to deliver ourselves from the miserable condition. If we are not able to deliver ourselves in 400,000 times lifetime, what we have human form, duration, if you are not able to do that, then again we have to move same circle. Do you know the real meaning of this? When you become non-living entities form, how many times that like become a banyan tree? How many years one banyan tree? If you become well in the aquatic form, you become well in the ocean. How many years they are living in the ocean? So such a miserable things. So anyway, so one of our great teachers named Bibudha, he explained about the present situation of our human. Human, first they look very nice life, so they are collecting so many resources from nature. They're enjoying nature. They're enjoying their life. But at the end of our life, when we become old, what we're supposed to feel, maybe outwardly we are not expressing, but what we are feeling in our innerly, inside, that he explained with Maithil language. This is not Bengali, this is not Sanskrit, this is not Hindi, this is not Tamil, Telugu, whatever. The Maithil language, name is Vidyapati, he wrote this prayer to Lord. One prayer to Lord. When he became old, he wrote this prayer. Just don't think the Vidyapati, what he wrote, actually he is like that. Don't think like that. Actually he is writing for us. What the prayer? He just praying to Lord like that. Ta tala shaikata baribindu shama suta mita ramani shamaje tohe bishari mon tahi shamar pilu abo maju habokon kaje. Ta tala means hot, saikat means sand, bari means water, bindu means drop, sama means equal. Apparently if you look, you say this is useless meaning. One drop of water if you put on the sand, the duration equal with who? He says in our life. How? You just look, he compared with Brahma. You know Brahma? Brahma, which if you just calculate Vidyapati how he described, Adha Janama Ham Nidhi Kumalu. Half of my life I'm sleeping just. The Jara Shishu Kotodina Gela. Jara means actually sickness. Sishu means childhood. That period of time I am unable to do any service for you. Because that period of time always a playing, right? Playing where we don't have any understanding about spirituality, religiosity, spirituality, just like to play. The Jara Shishikata Dinagala, and then when youth age, how is spent? This is a Nidhumana Ramani Rasharanga Matalu. Nidhuban actually is called lonely place. I am spending a lot of time with one girl, Ramani or Sri. So when I have time to serve, in this manner I engage my mind to the society, which society surrounding this Ramani, his wife, son, and friend, that society, and spending his whole life. And then he explained, because he realized it at the end of his life. Therefore he said, Tohe Vishwari Mon Tahi Shapan Pilu. This mind you gave me for engaging my mind to serve you, but instead of that, I engage my mind to that society, to that activities. Therefore he said, He Madhava, He Krishna, He Madhava, Ham Parinama Nirasha. My destination, about my destination, I have no any hope. Because human life is that life which life can take us, which life activity can take us to the abode of Supreme Lord. Where only bliss exists, peace exists, happiness exists, love exists. Our route from there, then somehow or other we are in this material world and moving all the birth and death circles, and whenever we have chance to get this human form, then we have ability to back to our source. So Vidyapati, he expressed, he said, Madhava, Ham Parinama Nirasha. I have no hope now. Tu Jagatarana, you are the only one can deliver whole universe. Tu Jagatarana, Dina Dayamaya, you have so much compassion to all fallen souls. So please, deliver me. In this way, Vidyapati praying to Lord. When he prayed such things at the end of his life, actually he was a great devotee. He just showing us example for actually just it is happening for all of us. So therefore, as a human being, always we should try our best way to observe the spirituality according to the age. You know, this golden age, in that golden age, actually spirituality was just a meditation. Dhanam. With Kali Yuga, if you do Dhanam, I think it will be like fake. Just like 2 weeks ago, I was in Moscow. I met with one who is $8 million owner. No, not $800 million owner. Mr. Gregori. he actually invited me to his home. And I went there, and then he asked me, do you want to talk with me tete-a-tete? No, I want to talk with you in front of everyone. Then he asked me, what do you want from me? And then I said, I want from you only for your heart. I want your heart. Then what do you mean? Then he says, I am practicing some spirituality. And what are you practicing? Then I am meditating. And what do you meditate? Just about me? How come? Who you are? Are you Gregori? He said, I'm a Gregori. And no. See, although he is a rich man, $800 million owner at present. Anyway, he's a rich man. Then I said, who you are? Then he said, I am Gregori. I said, you are not Gregori. You are actually servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of the Supreme Lord. Then you are thinking, yes, it is true. After that he says, it is true. So what you are meditating to whom? Is it right? Or we are supposed to meditate Lord? And you say, yes, you are right. We are supposed to meditate Lord. But do you know who is Lord? Do you know what is the definition of Lord? Lord means Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then he says, I don't know about it. Then I describe. Just 2 weeks ago, I was in Moscow. Then he said, yes, could you please explain me what is the definition of Lord, Supreme Lord? Yes, I am coming here for that purpose, to tell you our relationship with the Lord, our duty with Lord, and our goal of our life. Then I describe the definition of Lord as per Srimad Bhagavatam. Or Srimad Bhagavatam describe. Do you know Srimad Bhagavatam? Huh? Srimad Bhagavatam written by Vyasadeva. Actually it is eternal. It is eternal. But by the curse of Gautama Rishi to all the sages, because it was once it was a famine period, and at that time all the sages that took shelter of Gautama Rishi's ashram, because they knew the Gautama Rishi's crops field and Gautama Rishi's store never become empty. So therefore they took shelter of Gautama Rishi. And Gautama Rishi became blissful to serve all the sages. But when famine was over, then they want to take leave, but according to the customs, when the host will not give permission, guests never leave that place. The Gautama Rishi never gave the permission to leave. So what happened? One day, all the sages, they make conspiration. Conspiracy was, they will create a cow by their mantra. And then they will let the cow goes to the Gautama Rishi crops field. When Gautama Rishi see that one cow is eating all the crops, then definitely he will chase the cows As soon as, however you chase, the cow will fall on the ground and die. Then definitely Gautam Rishi feel depression when he coming to the ashram with depression face. Then they will ask him, why you are in depression? Then definitely Gautam Rishi will tell us truth. As soon as he will tell us truth, then we will blame him. You are cow killer. You are such a sinful person. How can we stay in your ashram? In this way we can live. They did so accordingly. And it's happened. When everybody left, then Gautam Rishi was thinking with meditation, pose and meditate. Then he realized all the conspiracy of the sages. Then he cursed all the sages. Whatever they have memory, they lost their memory. They lose their memory. In that way, Bhagavata message or Purana message, everybody forget. After that, Vyasadeva composed again. Same message Vyasadeva composed. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is eternal. Also, we say Srimad Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. It's just Krishna's another form. Sabdik avatar. Sabdik avatar means syllable form. This is also described in Padma Purana. Anyway, just I like to tell you that Srimad Bhagavatam explained the definition of God, what I explained to the Mr. Gekori, that Aisharajasya, Shamagarsha, Birjasya, Jasasasriyam, Jnana Vairagasya, Shala Bhava Itinganaha. Aisharja opulence. What opulence? We have opulence, but limited opulence. In certain point, it ends, stop. But Lord opulence, unlimited opulence. Birja, power, we have power, but limited. Lord power, unlimited power. He lifted up Govardhan hill and kept Govardhan hill on his small finger, left and small finger, 7 days. So unlimited power. But nowadays we can see many people they're telling they are Bhagavan. But if you request them to lift up one 10 kilogram weight and keep here 10 minutes like this, I don't think they are able to. Then Aishwarya Shamad Birjasa Josh, fame. We have fame, but limited. Lord fame, unlimited. Sri, beauty. We have beauty, but limited beauty. But Lord beauty, unlimited. Gyan, knowledge. We have knowledge, but limited. But Lord knowledge, unlimited. Vairag going around, unlimited. So we have 6 such quality, unlimited form, unlimited manner. We should consider that personage of God, Parameshwar, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then Gegori says, yes, it is true. Then I explain him. So, what is our position with God? I say, I don't know. Actually, then if you don't mind, can I explain you? Because he's a rich man, I don't like to make him angry. So, he said, yes, please, go ahead. Then I say, actually, in this, this whole world, if you look, you are owner of this, maybe so many companies, And then say, yeah, in this way, yeah. So, you are rich, how? Because you are trying to squeeze from your employee, from your customer. You know? It is needless to say, this man can be rich. Any person who can be rich, in this whole system is higher always squeezing lower. Not equally. Jiva jivasya jivanam. You can just look. Tiny grass. They are squeezing Mother Earth. Then tiny, tiny bugs. They are eating the grasses. Tiny. The frog coming to eat that bugs. Snake coming to eat this frog. In this way, life rotating. Life rotation like this way. It's called Jiva, Jivasya, Jivanam. One living entities, they are surviving themselves with other living entities. So as a human being, you can see one person is rich, they are squeezing from others. Otherwise, Lord give us equal. But we are savings. So anyway, this is so much controversy can take place here. So anyway, then he agreed, yes. But here, Lord never quizzes us. I tell you, Lord never quizzes us. Lord has a lot of generosity, lot of compassion, just to give us the life and just to make our choice and give us a lot of opportunity to become eternally blissful. What is opportunity? Not to make him happy. Just to, in favor of whatever you do here, do everything in favor of Lord. Don't do anything in favor of you. Then he was a little bit silent and said, yes. So, if it is so, then it looks like we are servant of Lord. That is a relation. So how many days? How many days? I ask him. Actually, eternally. Eternally we have to serve Lord. That is our relation between us and Lord. And say, yes, I am here. The nature, who gave us nature? No scientist create the nature. Reciprocation between tree and living entities, tree and human, whatever, animal, tree giving us oxygen, and we are exhaling carbon dioxide. The tree is sucking that. Who make this reciprocation? Any scientist? Yes, it is made by Lord. Then everything here is yes, yes, yes. Then he say, so I now agree with you, but what to meditate? Then I give him actually this iron age procedure. Meditation actually procedure to be together and chant the name of Supreme Lord. Actually, congregationally chanting the name of Supreme Lord is the actual procedure of meditation in this iron age. Because iron age is full of anxiety, full of complexity amongst society, amongst family. Wherever you go, there is discrimination, hypocrisy. Nothing can happen easily here. Who is sitting on the high chair, they are trying to squeeze the lower chair. So everyone in anxiety. So therefore meditation is, this is the procedure of meditation. Who says so? That's our Lord says so. So I will explain. Supreme Lord, Supreme Person of Godhead. In India we say Krishna. The Krishna appeared in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. 527 years ago, he appeared here and he just picked up. Lord appeared with the form of devotee. He never said, I am Lord. But he said, he just picked up few sloka from the Purana. Beyond Narada Purana, he picked up one sloka. Very nice, attractive sloka for these iron age. How we should meditate. He says, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam Kalau Nasteva 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 Gatirannatha. If you really want to meditate, meditate this. Harinam, Harinam, Harinam. Kevalam only. You may say, it may do this, we may do that. But therefore, Vasudeva put very nice word. Very nice word for us. Kevalam only. When? Kalau in this age, Kali Yuga. Nasteva. There is no other way. He used 3 times Nastava. Why? The Satyayug, golden age meditation, not possible. Then Tretayug, fire sacrifice, is not possible. Second Nastava. The Daparayug, Archana, Puja, also is not possible. Nasteva, 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 Gatirannatha. Why not possible? We may do have question. Dhyanam, you need peaceful mind. Our mind always jumping here and there. Satyayuga or golden age, the duration of life was 100,000 years, people. People can alive 100,000 years. You can see Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj, he was king of this universe. 36,000 years. So that time people have time for meditation. Brinda Devi, which named Vrindavan, she was actually daughter of Kedar. See, he was king, Kedar king. So Vrinda wants to marry Lord. Therefore he meditated, bank of Jamuna river, more than 1,000 years. The Lord appeared, and then Lord gave him some option. If you really want to be my wife, you have to follow my order. You have to be on this earth with this actually that plant form, plant, tulsi plant, and I will accept offering for my devotees through you. Then gradually Samkhachur, Jalandhar, in this way, some dramatic manner it is happening, each golden age. such pastime happening. So, not possible. So that time possible, but now not possible. And fire sacrifice not possible. Why? Because main problem was to add ghee. If you want to offer ghee to the fire, that ghee should coming from that cow, which cow gave only milk. From that milk, if we make ghee means clarified butter, that only applicable for the fire sacrifice. And also wood, which part of tree, sandalwood tree, salt tree, whatever, bale tree, which part of tree become dry, not cutting the tree. From that wood we can do apply. Man is a Brahmin, priest. That priest can do the fire sacrifice who has no disease, who is completely free from disease. It's not possible to find out now. In college, everybody more and more disease. I have also disease. And Dwapar Yuga, worshipping, although we are doing worshipping, every houses, there is some altar, worshipping, also any kind of puja appear, then we arrange some pandal, called priest, worshipping, everything there. But Brahmins should be, priests should be free from all type of disease. Therefore, Vasudev composed this way. Nasteva, 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 Gutiranatha. And first he will say Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Imakevalam. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he appeared and he spread the message of this sloka. And he explained to us, just like not saying to us. He is showing us, not saying, he is showing us exemplary manner. How to observe our householder life in this Kali Yuga, how to observe renounced life in Kali Yuga. Therefore, entire his life, he was 48 years. 24 years he was in house. He was showing how to observe householder life. Spread my message. What message? Beg. What begging? Not money. Bala Krishna. Beg for all the people. Chant Krishna's. Bala Krishna. Bhaja Krishna. Bhaja means service. Bhajitatu sevayam. Service. Serve Krishna. Bala Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Kara Krishna Siksha. And Siksha means Lord teaching. Teach Krishna means read Krishna's books. Srimad Bhagavatam is the extreme written. Srimad Bhagavatam Vasudev wrote with the extreme glories of Krishna. No karma kanda is there, no jnana kanda is there, only one kanda, bhakti kanda. Devotion is there. So this is the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I am trying my best way to follow his instruction. And I am here. This is first time I am here. Actually I came before in their home, But it was not that so many people not came there. So anyway, so I am here even all the first time. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message. I am follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu choose this lineage. Although he is God, he also explained, without lineage, our spiritual practice will not be valid. Sampradaya Vihina Mantra Nishphala. Sampradaya means lineage, Vihina means without Sampradaya. Mantra means mantra, who can deliver our mind. Mantra. Mon means mind, tra means deliver. Tran. So who can deliver our mind? That mantra. So Sampradaya. So I explain you, I am coming from Brahma Sampradaya. The Krishna explained to Brahma. Brahma explained to Narada. Narada explained to Vyasa. What Narada explained to Vyasa? That message. Jnanam paramagaccham megada vijnana samanitam sarahasam tadaganchan grihana gaditang maya yavanahang jatha bhavajada rupa guna karmakaha tathaiva tatta vijnanamastu te madanagraha ahomevashamevagre nannad jat sat satparam paschvadaham jadachyo jovashishyati sasyam rityartham jat pratyeta na pratyeta chatmani tadviddatmano mayam jatha bhasha jatha tamaham jatha mahanti bhutani mithicharvachashmano pravishtanna pravishtani tatha teshu na devashyam etavadeva jiggasam tatta jiggasanatmam annumayo vatirekabhyam jatsas sarvatto sarvada etanmatang samadishta paramena samadhina bhavan kalpa vikalpeshu na vimacchati karihichi. This is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam. Chatusloki. That explained Krishna to Brahma, Brahma explained to Narada, Narada explained to Vyasadeva, and then Vyasa means expansion. Vyasa expand these 4 slokas, make 18,000 slokas, 345 chapters, 12 cantos, he made it. So, in that Srimad Bhagavatam, for this Iron Age, they also describe it. Chant the name of Supreme Lord. That is perfect meditation for us. And best way to congress on chanting. So what chanting? It says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You can see there is 3 words only and composed in different manner. 4 times Rama, 4 times Krishna, or 8 times Hare. Do you know meaning of Hare? Hare means what? Hara means steal, thief. So to whom we are indicating Hare? If you look, Krishna, Krishna is attracting all our heart through his beautiful form, beautiful pastimes, beautiful quality. But Krishna's heart, Radha still stole that heart. Therefore Radha, Haro means, Haro is masculine gender, and Radha is feminine gender, therefore here Hare, Sambhava. So here Hare means Radhe, Krishna means, Krishna. Ram means? No, Ram means also Krishna. Radhika Ramano Rama. Who has capability to keep conjugal relation with Radha, that person will consider to be Rama. Not Ramchandra, not Balaram. So here, therefore I am using divine couple. So our divine couple, we have to remember all the time. One animal cannot do that, one reptile cannot do that, one tree cannot do that. Only human can do that. The Kali Yuga, to deliver our mind from this hypocrisy, from this anxiety, we can deliver ourselves if we just chant. Especially congregational chanting is more powerful. Alone, your mind can go here and there, different direction. But if we chant congregationally, we can have proper attention. So therefore, I am humbly requesting you and all in this campus, very nice hall in here. At least keep your schedule once in a week or once in fortnight or once in once in a month. Keep congregational chanting as much as you can, and keep in your home, whenever you are home, instead of watching television, just chant Lord's name and make your life progress, spiritual progress. This is the most important part of this human life. So thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, please let me know. What happened? This is a question?
The question I'll ask a question.
Really?
Only happened.
What happened? Thank you. Priti, you are living here?
Priti has come. She has gone to Simla and got gold medal from skating.
Skating gold medal?
Yes, two gold medal and one silver medal he got.
That's great. Okay. Hey. Yeah. There is no question, If there are any question, please let me know. Oh, yeah. Mother. Great. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Better to chant South Indian tune. 5 minutes, 5 minutes chant. Only 5 minutes.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Offering to Lord. So it is better not to use.
துளசி கலந்த சோப்பு குடியேறக்கு பயன்படுத்தலாமா அப்படின்னு கேட்டேன். துளசி வந்து பகவானுக்கு சமர்ப்பிக்க மட்டும்தான் அப்படி பயன்படுத்தலாம்.
Tulsi is very dearest to Lord. So when you put his body, it is not possible, it is not proper for us to use it.
Can we eat tulsi patra?
Offer to Lord, then Lord's prasadam you can buy. After that you can.
That becomes prasad. And after that, that becomes prasad, and we can have that tulsi patra.
Yes. That is good.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
You did this. You did this. Alright.
No, sir, what to do in that case? What to be done?
Which case? Offer to Lord. And then you can use it. Take it.
You can do it.
Yeah, prasadam.
பகவானுக்கு
பகவான்
சமர்ப்பிச்ச
பிரசாதம்.
துளசி தலங்களை சாப்பிடலாம்.
Sir, nowadays you cannot get up this trend, youth trend, and we are facing a lot of trouble in chanting the Hare Rama Hare Krishna any other name because of this youth disturbance is there. Why? How? The youth they are not giving respect to the elders. Whatever the elders say, they are unable to obey. Excuse me, sir. If I am wrong, excuse me.
First of all, we have to know youth like a raw clay. Raw clay, whatever you show them, example, they will do accordingly. So, actually, youth, in order to control the youth, I think it is most important parents. When they conceive their child, they should have proper respect each other. And after child born, they should also set up some example that what is our meaning of life. But nowadays parents are watching television, modern programs, and nowadays program is so much so-called social program. That program encouraging enjoyment and disobey to elder is one part of youth enjoyment. You can just look. You will say, hey, don't do that. What they want to do, don't do that, this is not proper.
Leadership is the controlling of youth. You keep one side. So then elderly people are there, are doing some namasmana or some puja. The youth, what they are doing, they are not at all obeying leadership, and they are not allowing to us to chant to them in the house.
Really?
Our
Problem.
elders,
This is also a big problem.
daily we are facing this problem.
Listen, actually, if you believe Lord,
I'm telling practically what we are facing.
if you believe Lord,
Practical what we are facing. At present generation, what is going on? Okay, that's right.
listen, at present, if you look, society run by us, right? Most of the government, you and all, right? The government people, somehow or other, they're implementing enjoyment, just like sensual enjoyment. So youth are adopting that. It's like a clay, raw clay. If you raw clay, you want to make a cooking pot, you can make cooking pot. Make a glass, you can make glass. But when the clay burn, then if you try to turn in another form, it will not work. So from actually parents, teachers in school, parents in the home, their duty responsibility to teach youth. Whatever they will act in home, whatever they will act in society, youth are just adopting. And more, if you do this much, and next generation, they will follow 10% more than you. In this way, gradually we are running towards such direction which is dragging us to a dark position, away from Lord. They are always trying to enjoy, but it is not possible to enjoy. This place is not for enjoyment. This place is perfect place for dedication. That we are not teaching. So the entire, not only here in India, actually around the world, situation like this. Here still they are drug, this 13-year, 14-year people, 14-year boys, they become drug addicts. And in India still, it's not like that much bad. But apart from India, if you go there, then you can see, I'm going every year around the globe. every year. And I've seen all the youth, they're running behind dark position. So much drug, so much wine, and so much free sex. But the 12-year, 13-year, free sex, India still it is controlling, I think. Still it is under control by. So it's very dark position. Therefore, I am also worried. Don't think I am not worried about that. What is the future of India? India, if you look around the world, people respect us just for our culture. Indian culture is the best culture. Still, we know our family. Still, our parents together, they have a lot of affection. We are growing up ourselves with affection. But in world, if you just go out of India, Europe, America, Africa, you can see small boy, small child, they don't know who is his father. They are looking the mother's marriage or father's marriage. Child are looking. At least in India, we are really fortunately born in India. So in order to make ourselves more, utilize fortunate, actually fortunate to utilize this life just to practice some spirituality, what is prescribed by Srimad Bhagavatam, what is prescribed. We explain the chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Purana explain chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. No any black magic tantric. I am not tantric. Don't think I have no any power, hypnotized power. Only one power, that's what I learned, that is Hare Krishna Mahamantra chanting. That I am requesting you, do it, then you can see the result. I think here Lakshman Das coming here. Lakshman Das Prabhu, he is coming here. If you have any kind of doubt, or if you want me to write any doubt, you can send me email. I have email address. He knows. You can ask him. Life, make our life very simple. Make our life very simple. Simple life, high thinking. High thinking means Lord. Lord is higher, highest. Think about Lord. And make your life progress towards the spiritual abode. We are spirit soul, we should back to spiritual abode. That is the main purpose of this human life. I think that we are very fortunate we born in India. Indian culture is the best culture. The best culture. But nowadays, Western television program, globalization, make our culture pulling us more and more deep, dry, dark well. Deep, dark, and dry well. So I think we have to go up. There is some Lord will report. He will distribute some.